Clutch Trucker filmed before a live studio audience. That is Rusty. I don't know why you need to keep leading into me. The world famous Meatball Dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker channel. Alright, gotta get a real late start tonight. Here it is, Friday the 29th. Halloween's on Sunday. Ooh. Anyway, had to deal with my son this afternoon again doing the driving stuff, and then had some late lunch or early dinner, whatever you want to call it, with my wife and stuff. Been trying to figure out the whole landing situation. So here it is, yeah, bad sketch time again. Bad sketch time! Bad sketch time! Kind of decided it would be easier to try to start building the landing part before I finish off the step area, so I know how that's all going to meet together. I got this 2x6 post I'm going to put down here. There's a threaded bolt thing in the wall there that I'm going to utilize, so I can strap that against that. My 2x4 supporting the landing underneath the bunk on the right side will be going across, and it'll be sitting on top of that post and then attached, so that'll take the downward force. And on this side, there's going to be a 2x4 attached to that side bracket in the wall that I've shown you before, that I used on the other side to hold up the whole bunk system. And I know that's strong as hell, so that won't be an issue. Comes some cross beams, and I'm just trying to get everything kind of measured out and fleshed out at this point. So first thing I'm going to do is that 2x6 beam I showed you on there that goes up and down, that's going to go against that back wall. It's going to be against, you know, that padded vinyl button look. So I'm going to wrap that board in the vinyl if I have enough left, because I think that'll make it look nicer against the wall down there. And I've got to drill the hole and go ahead and make sure that that's all going to fit first in place before I can do anything else. Well, that got kiboshed pretty quick. Yeah, the problem is I had these bolts right here. You can see that one. That, ooh, look, looks like I'm, anyway, that used for the back wall 2x6 that's holding up the whole bunk system. And I have a 2-inch, and I had these 2.5-inch ones right here. Well, neither of them are long enough. I'm going to get a 3-inch. And, of course, here it is, 11 o'clock. Menards closed an hour ago. So that's going to have to wait till tomorrow. So I'm going to have to shift gears from the landing, and if I don't get something done tonight, somebody's getting hurt. Because after yesterday where I got nothing done, I feel like I got to do something tonight. By the way, quick shout out to Tourette's Trucker. Just watched your latest video about getting your emissions test on your Ford F-150. You know, I talked about my Ford F-350 that got stolen in January, and we actually got it back. And insurance bought us a new topper since they stole that. And it's still in pretty good shape. It's a 21-year-old truck. It's a 2000. But it only has 148,000 miles on it. You know, please, we're not giving that up. It's worth way more to us than it is on the value. Although, of course, try to get a car right now, a car or a pickup or anything, nobody has any. And so the value of used cars has shot up. I could probably sell it for a decent price, but it's still worth more to me. Just FYI, there's my 2000 Ford F-350 over there. New topper on the back. I showed that in one of my earlier videos on the project here, which is nice. And so it still actually looks pretty good. It's a good looking truck. It's a diesel. So yeah, it's worth so much more to me. I'm not getting rid of it, baby. No. All right, so because I got to get something done tonight before I go to bed, so I feel like something got accomplished today. Now I've shifted. Here's another bad sketch. Bad sketch time, bad sketch time. All right, I'm working on these steps. I want to angle the steps towards the top, and I cut out some cardboard to see what it would kind of look like. So you can see there's the top step would go all the way to the post over there. Second to top step a little bit further in, and then from there down it would be regular steps. And I'm going to extend, thanks to John Hallgren, his suggestions on making those step sections, which are only 7 inches on those stringers. We're going to put little wings on there on the left side to extend that out so that I can make little deeper steps, so as they kind of angle up towards the top as you're climbing up, it'll work out pretty well. This was also a suggestion of his, which I really liked, is cutting out a template with cardboard first. I got plenty of cardboard, so I can kind of see how that will go. So if you can see from the bottom, that is going to extend out to this, you can see where my foot is, to the board edge there. So I'll have a deeper step there. This step is going to be a little bit deeper out too. This third one will angle out a little bit, not quite as much as the top one. And I think the top one, I think I'm going to go with it like this, where it angles out all the way to the inside of that post, I'm just going to add a 2x4 to the outside of that right stringer to make that all happen. Because naturally, as you're climbing up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then bang, hit the landing, which is the level of that metal bracket over there to the left, you're going to be turning. And so your foot's going to want to kind of turn this way. I'm going to want a deeper step as it falls right here. So anyway, you can kind of get the general look of it right there. Now that's going to mean jimmy rigging the top step a little bit, because they're only 11 inches deep. And on that right corner I showed you the little template of the cardboard I cut out, that's got to go 19 3/4 inches all the way to the post. So I'm going to have to angle the step a little bit and then put a filler in behind it. And I may not have enough step material to do all that tonight. Plus, I've got to build little platforms, shelves, if you will, inside the step area. That'll be my storage, and I have to do that as I'm building these treads down, because I wouldn't be able to get a board in there after the treads are already in place. I got my top step cut the way it needs to be. There's going to be a wedge in behind it, because this is going to be an angled step and go all the way over to this post here. I'm having to put in a 2x4 that's going right here across to support the step. So I just drilled the hole. We're going to bolt that in place. Now, John Holgren has been suggesting kind of wings, which he was saying should go in front of the stringers here on the rise section. I will be using that down here on the first and second step, but since I'm angling the step for the right side, I wanted to just add another board on this side going over to this post right there, which then I'll put a lag bolt through there. We've got a bolt through there, so this step is going to be angled here, and that'll support all the weight. Alright, so got the lag bolt through the back side of this support post, going up to that 2x4, adding more depth to the step. Since this is going to be an angled step, we're going to get it flush on that side right there. I've got a little wedge that I'll put right there in the back once this is all screwed securely down. Alright, I have the top step all in, all screwed down. We've got a little wedge there in the back. It's got two different boards to screw into there. I'm going to need to put something underneath just to give that a little bit of support right there. So I'll work on that now. 2x4 up there underneath, just to have something else for the rest of that wedge to screw into. Okay, you can see now that top step is securely into place, screwed down from this side, around the back, and up this side all the way over here to just in front of that post. It's rising up from the floor, up here supporting my main bunk, and of course my bed will be up there. So if nothing else tonight, at least there's the top step. Thank God. So I think that's where we're stopping tonight. It's late. It's almost 2 a.m. here, for crying out loud. You don't see how long it takes to do these little things. Everything in between takes so long. I just show you the highlights. But anyway, top step is in. Landing will go behind it. We'll work on that tomorrow. I'm going to angle that third step right there just a little bit. The second one will be straight. It'll wrap around the post. The bottom one is going to stick out further than it shows down there on the stringers, because I'm going to go to at least the edge of that board, if not maybe an inch or two more. So we'll have an easy step up the system to the landing and ultimately to get in the bunk. Well, as I said earlier, I had to make sure at least I got something done tonight, and I did, all right? Just as I say in every video, not as much as I hope to get done. My wife will be some help for me tomorrow. My younger son, Ben, he's busy all day with school activities, so maybe we'll actually get a little bit further. What do you think? We can only hope. Well, thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed that. A little bit of progress, at least still happening. We're trying to do that. Don't know what's going on with my hair, but anyway, so thanks for tuning in as we keep working on this remodel. Things are slowly happening. And a lot's already been done. We're more than halfway there, obviously. And hopefully it'll keep continuing a little bit faster, right? Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please like and comment if you'd like to. Get to your comments usually within about 24 hours while I'm doing this project. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty. Out. You guys had shirts on when you came in here. Something happened to them, dude. There's the first attempt. Second attempt. Almost had it. Come on, leap. There, he got it. Got his bag and strip bounty. Down there in all the tools and mess. As long as he gets his bounty of vegan strip, he is still the happy dog. Alright, we get the happy dog look. Come on, Rusty! Happy dog look. Yeah, I think you got it, buddy. Yeah.